Hello guys, Shidden here for episode 1 of Dirt Only Survival. Last episode acted as a trial run of what not to do in a Dirt Only world, so this time I can properly speedrun. For this world I played a bit differently. I started with a zombie farm from last time right away and made sure my bonus chest had more wood and at least one apple. Also, I allowed myself to change the difficulty level at any point. This allows me to build safely whenever I want at the beginning, since once we get started, mobs will be required to progress. The first few days were used to get a lot of blocks so I could finish the zombie farm by day 4. In the process, I killed 2 sheep and a wandering trader. All I needed left was 1 more sheep and I could get a bed for the first time in this series. Originally, I forgot to put carpets on the farm so a baby zombie was able to get through and kill me. Because I started the farm right away, by day 5 I was able to get my first piece of iron. To get more zombies, I utilized reset spawns by setting the difficulty to peaceful and then hard mode over and over again until I had a good amount of zombies. Considering the previous run, I needed to get pigs as soon as possible, so I went around lowering the animal mob cap and spawn proofing some slime chunks. I spent the next 5 days camping the zombie farm and a wandering trader got stuck in it. I continued my mission to find pigs, but all I found was a bunch of chickens. On day 11, I got my last piece of iron and finally made the cauldron. I wound up finding pigs a little bit away from the base and made a pen for them. While AFKing to get some water in the cauldron, I decided to make a mob farm that would get me more than just zombies. I started to do something called save scumming, where I would make a backup once rain started and reset every time the rain stops until I got a water layer in the cauldron. I ended up building this mob farm way too close to the first one, so the mob caps were getting filled, so I need to rebuild this way far away. On day 21, I finally got my first layer of water. After some resets, I got my second water layer on day 22. Day 27, I was getting iron for a bucket when the cauldron finally filled up. I made a bucket, duplicated water using bone meal, and waterlogged a lot of my base to prevent spawns. Then I converted half of my zombie farm into a drowned farm. After killing a ton of drowned, I finally had enough copper to make a lightning rod and place it in my pig pen, but I didn't have enough potatoes to breed them yet. So I used the last 2 planks that we have on this world to make a hoe. On day 30, I prepared preparations for a new mob farm that would allow me to get more bones, because I needed bone meal if I was going to breed enough pigs to get golden apples. After a lot of mob proofing, I made the pathfinding mob farm designed by Ilmango. When it was done, I went into replay mod to see if it works. I did a bit more slime proofing. Then I used the bones from the farm to get more potatoes and breed the pigs. When lightning finally struck, I learned the hard way that you needed to destroy the lightning rod after getting pigmen. So I got more pigs and tried again. After killing a round of pigmen, I still didn't have enough gold, so I did it one more time. I crafted the golden apple, and then the easy part, after 56 days, was finally over. Because now I had to trap a zombie villager and a witch so I could splash it with weakness and give it the golden apple. It was a dangerous task, but eventually I got it done and gave the villager the leather worker job. Then finally I bought moss blocks from a wandering trader, bone mealed it, and celebrated this amazing run by shaving my